Hey everybody, Professor Cynical back again with another glitch video. Now in today's video I'm going to be testing the well-known Anomaly Nanite glitch and the space station glitches just to make sure that they are working perfectly for the new Desolation update 2.60. Alright guys, but before we get into that I have a quick message for you. Come join the Professor Cynical's Patreon club. Doesn't matter if you're new or a pro, everyone is welcome. Become part of an ever-growing community and transcend to the next level. With selected tiers, you can get exclusive benefits such as Discord privileges and ranks. Watch my daily content before anybody else on YouTube. And get access to Professor Cynical exclusive merch you'll only find on Patreon, completely free with selected tiers, and it's shipped directly to your door. So the question remains, guys, what are you waiting for? Come join the ever-growing Professor Cynical Patreon family today. Alright, so first thing we need to do is come over to Ares. Of course I'm in the Anomaly. Now Ares can be found at the back of the Anomaly just past the Nexus. So we're going to quickly skip his dialogue here and go to purchase upgrades. When we go to purchase upgrades, we can buy all of these different modules. Now look at that, we're at 151,000 units currently. Now, if we quickly scroll down, we're going to find which one seems to be the most expensive. And it seems to be the Toxic Protection module, in my case anyway. It can be different depending on what space anomaly you're in, for example, what part of the system or solar system that you're in. So for me, anyway, it's the Toxic Protection. So I've just bought as many as I possibly can do there without my inventory being completely full of them. So there we go, that's what I've got. So there we go. Now what we need to do is give over an item. Now, I always say, guys, whenever you're doing duplication glitches, always try and give over a decent item if you got it. If you don't have it, that's absolutely fine as well. But for this case here, I'm going to give someone a load of oxygen, and that's completely useful in a lot of things. So there we go. I've given that chap over some lovely oxygen, and now all you need to do is reload your autosave. It's that easy, guys. Absolutely that easy. So, when this is now reloaded, which should just be a second here, we'll have a look in our exosuit and see if this glitch is still working. Alright, so we're back next to our lovely spaceship, and if we go into our exosuit here, as you can see, I've got all the nanites, and most importantly, I've got all of those juicy upgrades. So not only do you get all of your nanites back, you get to keep all the upgrades as well, which is what this makes this pretty much the best deal in the world. Because you just got it for free. So now we need to go back to Ares and double check and make sure we can sell them back to him. So we go to Ares and then we go through the dialogue again, and it's just a simple case of selling what we've got. So purchase upgrades here, and then we got to sell, and boom. So there we go. On that one single transaction there, I've just made 6,000 lovely nanites. Absolutely incredible. Love this glitch. So let's go over now to the space station. Welcome to the space station. Now, before we do anything, guys, it's always very, very important. Jump in, jump out of your ship. Now, again, I'm at 151,000 wonderful nanites here. And the best thing about the space station is you're not just tied into just getting C classes or B classes. You can actually get A and S classes from these things, which for me is absolutely brilliant, especially if you don't have that much space or if you're unable to still to access Ares. Hopefully they should have fixed that with the patch, but understandably sometimes that can still happen. You can still go ahead and buy upgrades this way and do the glitch. Well, hopefully anyway, hopefully this works. So here we go, guys. We're just buying everything that we possibly can do here. I'm buying all the S classes, the B classes, and so on. I think I pretty much get fill up here to the top. Go over to the next guy, and I think if memory serves, this should be about it. Yeah, so I think so. Yep, there we go. Oh, no, I could buy one or two more. Here we go. Here we go. A few more, a few more. I've actually held a bit more than I thought. Ah, there we go. What do I know? So here we go. Last guy. Again, going to purchase upgrades. And, there we go. There we go. So here's me thinking what I had left in my cargo when I was clicking this, but I thought I had a lot less storage than I actually did. But anyway, I digress. So, again, we've got all of those lovely, lovely, lovely upgrades. Now, we need to jump into the ship, but it's very, very important. Do not jump out of your ship. If you jump out your ship, you're going to have to restart it all again. You've got to sell them all back and then jump in and out and so on and so forth. So once we're in space here, you want to call in the Anomaly, because we're going to do now a glitch called the Flyby. Now, a Flyby is very, very wonderfully simple. As you're flying through to the Anomaly, have an item ready to transfer. Once you have an item ready to transfer and someone pops up, pass it over as quickly as possible. It might take you a small time, especially if you're transferring to someone cross-platform. So in my case, if it's from PC to, let's say, a PlayStation or an Xbox, it can take a little bit of time for it to register. But once it does, and it does say send, guys, very, very simple. You just reload your autosave. Now, if you don't get someone on the fly in, do the exact same, flying back out again. Don't get out your ship. And if you don't get anybody, just rinse and repeat until you do. Alright, so here we go. We're back in the game now. And we got our 151,000 nanites back. And most of all, we've got a cargo full of those lovely, lovely, lovely upgrades. And the best thing as well, there's S-Class in there now, there's A-Class, and yeah, I know there's C-Classes and stuff, but it should all work out for roughly the same anyway. So, you know, this is also a great method to do if you can't access areas in the Anomaly. So it takes a little bit longer, but you do get a slightly better reward in the case of S-Classes. So there we go. I've made, what, 8,000 from doing that now? Fantastic. So I actually made more doing it this way than the Anomaly. So those are the benefits anyway. So yeah, guys, I mean, just very, very quick and simple video today. Just showing you that this glitch is definitely still working and it's absolutely awesome. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So, guys, I want to thank my wonderful Patreons for today's video. As always, I would like to thank Richard Bo, Jeff the Dre Sky, Captain Z 1420, Mr. Dredge, Jilly Dad, Don Megan 1976, Bird, Westlands, Alan, Frank, Reese, Rene, and I want to thank our wonderful superfans. So superfan Steve, superfan Jerry, superfan John, superfan Alex, and superfan Brian. Thank you all very, very much. And guys, I want to thank my wonderful YouTube members as well, Kelmia and Frisco Bay Pelican, for becoming part of the YouTube members Professor Cynical Student Club. And I want to thank all my other Patreons and YouTube members as well. Absolutely awesome. And thank you so much for continuing to support the channel. If you're the viewer watching this here today, you like what I do, why not consider supporting the channel? You can do so by clicking the link in the video description down below that'll take you over to my Patreon, or you can click the bottom right join icon that'll bring you over to the ever-expanding YouTube community. Alright guys, well, I want to thank each and every one of you watching this today. As always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now, guys.